Hey everybody, and welcome to a little bit different of a Crusader Kings II video than you're going to be used to from my channel. Now, I should just kind of nip things in the bud from the start of this and say that the other Crusader Kings II story, the saga of the banana dongs, is not over. There are several episodes in the can ready to be uploaded. But I thought today, why don't we do something a little bit different to break up what might be perceived as the monotony of that. This is the continuation of a series that is a collaborative effort from multiple Crusader Kings II YouTubers called the YouTuber Succession Game. So basically, we're jumping right into things here. The way that the YouTuber Succession Game works is that every YouTuber plays the length of one lifespan of one ruler, and then they pass off the game to the next person with little or no context to see, you know, how people's playstyles differ, who can amass the most territory, who can get the greatest score for themselves, and how playstyles differ from person to person. So, I'm lucky enough to be playing the second position in this new YouTuber Succession game on Newbie Island, aka Ireland here. I guess I can't zoom out because Ireland hasn't been reformed yet, but if I go to, you know, de jure kingdoms, you can see Ireland right there. But we are playing... Well, I guess I should say, first off, this is a save that's been passed on to me by the YouTuber Arumba07, or Arumba07. I hope I'm pronouncing that even close to correctly. He is a very analytical, min-max style Crusader Kings II player, so if you're one of those people that has the sentiment or complains that I constantly make terrible decisions, especially on a minute scale, you should definitely go check him out. He's been doing Crusader Kings II content for a long time. He is a substantially better player than me, and there is a wealth of content on his channel that you should definitely look at. Now, he has set me up in this position. I can, I guess, show you the character he played as. He played as Earl Arumba of Leinster. I'm going to pronounce it as Leinster. I hope that's correct. Or I hope it's palatable at the very least. He died at age 58. Very good stats from him. I think he probably designed this guy in the Ruler Designer because I've seen some of Arumba's videos, and I assume that's how he probably started this character off. We, unfortunately, as he died at an inopportune time, I'm sure, under whatever circumstances I'll see later, has put us in a weird situation where we are a 7-year-old countess with awful stats because we're 7, who only owns one county. So we only own Leinster here, or Leinster, I don't know. That came across a little bit more Bostonian than I intended. So, I mean, we can look at ourselves quickly, you know, awful stats. Our heir is a courtier who is also blind and will probably be appointed our regent in like 2 seconds as soon as we unpause. We have 2 vassals that generally like us. It is worth noting there is a female ruler penalty in addition to there being a short reign penalty. And let me just see what I want to do here. I'm going to look at my council quickly. Council has relatively good stats, with the exception of our Chancellor, and my guess, if I go to like a point here, is that Arumba probably spammed like invite noble to court, just so that he could get people with decent stats, and you know, it worked out pretty well for him, considering the size of our county right now, or the size of our holdings. We have people with relatively good stats. I am going to try to get a better Chancellor, though, because this guy only has a 4% chance to fabricate claims yearly, which is terrible. So that's going to be our first order of business here. Let's very quickly, I just want to see if we have any prisoners. Nope. I'm very quickly, oh, and I should educate ourselves. Or I should educate this child. We can't educate ourselves, but I'll educate us with this guy who has he's our court chaplain and has a learning stat of 18, so hopefully that will give me better stats when I actually reach age, which is 16 in this game. So, first things first, let's find someone who is male and not in prison and not married. You know, actually, that's fine. He can be married. And is my religion, and that's good. And then we're going to sort by diplomacy stat, and we're going to look for somebody with a great diplomacy stat, preferably an old man with a great... Oh, he's married. Okay. Because my mom, since my father just died, I should be able to marry my mom off to someone, and we'll see if I can do it matrilineally. But I want to find someone who's old so she doesn't accidentally, you know, produce a ton of children. Not that I guess, you know, 60-year-old men can't produce children, but, my mom, I'm 7 years old, it's the Middle Ages, my ancient mother is 28, so she's still probably pretty fertile. What about this guy? He's 44, he's not ambitious, in fact, he's honest. Gray Eminence would give us, oh my god, his diplomacy stat, yeah, that's great. So, and his ambition is to get married, so I'm gonna see if I can marry him off. He's not interested in coming to our court, but I'm going to see if I can marry him off to our mom. Matrilineally? No. Alright, well, we'll just try this guy instead, as long as he's not ambitious. Kind? Another Gray Eminence. Let's go here and see if we can arrange marriage with Dietrich. Why can't we do this? Lowborn males must marry nobles matrilineally. Okay, he's not interested either. This guy's lustful, which I want to skip over. This guy's another Grey Eminence, and he's depressed, so maybe he'll be less likely to be fertile. Does depression carry a fertility hit to it? Yes, minus 5%. Okay. He won't come to our court, but if I arrange a marriage, maybe he will. I have to do these matrilineally, by the way, because by doing them matrilineally, they come to our court. What about Seacard, Chancellor of Crane? All these guys want to get married. I don't know what it is about good diplomats. They struggle to find love, I suppose. Unfortunately, nobody's interested in a matrilineal marriage. What if let's try to go with a courtier then, because a courtier is probably going to be much more likely to come to our kingdom, if I had to guess. Now, this is lowering things a little bit. Chancellor, Count, Chancellor, Mayor, Courtier. How about this guy? He's got 19 diplomacy stat. He's chaste, Grey Eminence. Is he of our religion? Where is he from, anyway? Alright, I have no idea. It looks like Eastern Europe, maybe. Arranged marriage between him and my mother. Yes, matrilineally. No? Why not? Ugh. This is annoying. I guess he's got such great skills, he doesn't want to come in. I apologize for this taking forever, by the way. But this is a very important part of our strategy. It's going to make it substantially easier for us to actually be able to get claims on counties. This is effectively going to open the door to war for us. So let's go down. And we're still looking for courtiers. What about this guy? Courtier in Firenze. He's chaste. Forez, sorry. Which is what I see all those pop-up ads about on the internet. We'll arrange marriage with her matrilineally. God damn it, why not? What is the problem here? She's a nice lady. I guess his skills are too good. He doesn't want to get married matrilineally. But we've got to be getting close here. Maybe this guy. Will it educate or arrange marriage between him and ourselves? Matrilineally, no. Maybe we have to go a little bit lower. Let's look for someone with like a 15 stat. Or, okay, a 16 stat. This guy hates us for some reason. Definitely does not want to come to court. Arranged marriage. Yes, no, okay. Otto, he's got a 16 stat. He's got to be so close at this point. No, okay. I must confess that I did this off camera and managed to make it work completely fine. I just forgot the name of the person that we actually married our mother off to. There we go, okay. So, Diego Gonzalez has a, he's 22 years old. He has a 16 stat. He's honest, proud, shy, and a Grey Eminence. So, he should come into our kingdom here. This is the first time we've on pause 7 minutes into the video. We have a regent who is our heir, which scares me a little bit. Has he accepted our marriage proposal? And he's second now. There we go. All children of the union will be of her dynasty. So then we'll go to our council and we will make Diego the chancellor. And then we'll have him fabricate claims in Ocery. And what are his odds now? 15%. So we've effectively like tripled our odds of fabricating a claim. Now, what are we doing? I'm going to play mostly on speed 5 because we're so young and we have so little to do at this point that we need to really let time go by. That's the #1 limiting factor. My liege, peasants attacked me while collecting taxes in Leinster. They wounded me severely, and I barely escaped their wrath. So we're now in minus prestige, or 0. So what I was going to say is what my strategy largely revolves around here is building prestige. And one way to do this is to hold summer fairs every May, and we'll have several opportunities to... Okay, that's improved our religious relations, which is good. I should talk about what the rest of our council is doing, by the way. A son was born to Earl Arumba of Leinster and Gaeta de Salerno, named Liam. So I guess Arumba's character actually impregnated the mother, or my mother, I guess, before he died. So this is going to create some issues, I guess. Its ragged fur and sorrowful eyes made the bear look pitiful, but when its trainer started playing his flute, the bear started dancing. The dancing bear and his trainer traveled from fair to fair, and this year they came to the summer fair in Leinster. I wonder how he does that. Gives him an opinion bonus. We can get an intrigue bonus for like 6 months, or training a bear can't be too hard. Let's just improve this guy's opinion of us. He's our spy master, so it's nice to have him in our pocket. Looking at our council, I'll just go over this quickly. So our chancellor fabricating claims in Ocery, marshal training troops in Leinster, which is good to get our levy size higher, which could make all the difference in these early battles for the control of Ireland. Steward collecting taxes in Leinster, decent idea. Our spy masters in Constantinople down in the Byzantine Empire here, right here, to study technology. This will give us technology points, which we can't use until we're a duke, but it's nice to get them regardless. And our court chaplain improving religious relations in Leinster as well, which, you know, for me, I think these are totally fine ideas. So we gained 20 prestige just from having that summer fair. We will maybe hold a feast in September. November. Okay, well, oh, we can't even hold a feast until we have 100 prestige. This is why I'm playing on speed 5, because what are we waiting for right now? Oh, we've gained temperate. Temperate's a really good trait that will improve our stewardship. We need time. We're just waiting on essentially fabricated claims to come through. We're waiting on our daughter to get older. Every year that she ages, the stronger she's going to get. And the better her stats are going to be, and the more capable she is going to be at ruling. And then as our kingdom, well, I guess it's technically a county right now, as our county grows, we'll be able to do more and more stuff and, you know, create titles, press claims on our de jure counties, and hopefully spread out and blob out. The good news is I do have a long life ahead of me. Oh, someone, the Earl of Dublin, has fabricated a claim on me, so we might actually have to go to war. This is why I'm saving money for now, because we may actually have to hire some mercenaries, and if Dublin wants to go to war with me, I would much rather use my money to pay for mercenaries for a conquest as opposed to defense, but, you know, you gotta do what you gotta do. We are gonna hold another summer fair to basically bump up our prestige again, because prestige is a currency that we will use to do other actions in the game. Our steward has died of an infected wound. That's a shame. Because he was good for us. We do have open stewardship position. You know, that guy's got 11 stewardship. That's pretty good. Why don't we have him collect taxes in Leinster? I don't know. Everyone always makes fun of me with the way I pronounce Irish counties. Oh, Diego, we have a half-sister now named Gemma. Our mother is still birthing, which I'm not really pleased about. Okay, good. So we do have a claim in Ocery, and we're going to use it. It's going to cost us 50 prestige, which is annoying. So we could go to war with Ocery right now. I'm tempted to do so, but by the same token, I'm also worried that Dublin is going to come in and attack me. We will definitely need mercenaries to conquer Ocery. Let's wait until December, which is going to come very fast. People are so easy to manipulate. A smile, a tear, the right inflection. They will rush to do my bidding. We are deceitful. Good intrigue, bad for diplomacy, though. This is what happens when, you know, you give a 7-year-old girl the kingdom. She is not, I should, normally the court chaplain will be like, hey, don't be deceitful, and he'll slap you, but I guess in this situation, he's a little bit concerned about our power. Okay, what I should also do is have our chancellor fabricate claims in Kildare now, and why don't we go to war with Ocery? How does this guy like us? He doesn't like us very much. I say we go to war with Ocery, and this is going to be like a razor's edge, or a knife's edge that this run will hang on. If I am able to beat Ocery and not get beaten into submission by Dublin at the same time, we can start expanding a little bit, especially if I can do it without requiring mercenaries. But I'm probably going to require mercenaries. If I fail at this, we might end up actually dying very quickly or just becoming essentially like a lame duck countess, I suppose. So we're going to go to war to claim Ocery. Now, the good news about these is that these are not large-scale wars. Typically, they are fast battles, and, you know, we might have to do some sieging, which is annoying, but assuming... I just want to see how many troops they have. 1,000. I hate to do it, but we do have to summon some mercenaries just to guarantee our success here. That's why I saved money. So for 75, I'm trying to find the best value for, like, 75 gold. I definitely do not just want 100 ships. 750 extra men. I would want more than that if possible. But at the same price. That's going to be the best that we're going to be able to do. We're paying like, I don't know, 10.1 gold per man, which I don't like. But this is okay, provided we do well enough. We'll see if this works. It's kind of a long shot, but now we will just sit here and pay money to our mercenaries until the morale gets high enough that we can invade their territory and presumably win the battle, because we do have a fairly substantial numbers advantage. But we'll see. If this goes wrong, we're going to end up spending a lot of time just twiddling our thumbs waiting for more money to come in. Hopefully that does not be the case here. We do have some generals in our army here, or some commanders. So I think we have a decent chance. I really hope we don't have like a river crossing in Ocery or something like that. But let's walk in. They're not going to be able to get away, so we are going to fight them here. And provided we take them down super quickly, which is how this appears to be going, we might be able to get an easy win. So we are just going to walk these people back over and completely wipe out their fighting force. Then we'll probably have to siege them, which I'm not happy about. We're not going to be able to get to 100 war score just by destroying their army, I believe. So instead, we'll have to do things this way, and it's going to take us to 48% war score. You're going to have to kill Kildare now. Now, we really need Dublin not to attack us. And, oh, what's going on here? My liege, since I arrived in Leinster, there's never been a shortage of soldiers reinforcing the troops. Good, so we get a plus 50% levy reinforcement rate for a year. That's really nice, actually. 55% war score. People of Constantinople have progressed beyond our level, so we get some technology points. And this should wipe out their fighting force, more or less. Oh my god, we're at 61%. This is... I like doing this, even though it's, you know, taking time. It is going to make it easier for us to hit 100% war score. And this is especially important. We can't quite dismiss our mercenaries. It's especially important because... Oh, my region has been stealing money. I don't like that. But we need to get this 100% war score as quickly as possible, or our mercenaries are going to leave us. So I should actually pause for a second. Oh my god, I've been badly injured. I've gained the wounded trait. Are you leading troops or something? We could actually end up being dead so quickly here. Through no fault of my own, I might add. So he is not ready to surrender yet, which is really bad for us. I can't do an assault. If I do an assault, we will lose all of our troops. I don't have any prisoners that I can ransom. I'm really hoping that in, like, when one holding goes down... Oh, peace be with you. I've been appointed your regent. That's my chancellor. My chancellor's been appointed my regent. How does he like me? He doesn't like me. But now we... Oh, okay, we lost our steward. That's okay. We have another half-decent steward. Collect taxes, please. I'm going to need this money to pay the mercenaries. Oh, I'm scared. We're right up against it here with whether or not we're going to be able... Oh, okay. Thank you. I'm going to need to beg for money soon. We're only at 70% war score. Ticking war score is actually going down. Now we're at 100%. Okay, good. That is... It is 100% essential that that happened when it did. So we will offer peace. Enforce demands, yes. And now we have expanded. We can create a title, but I don't have the gold necessary. But we will do this because it'll give us extra prestige gain. Mercenaries have to... Would obviously lower all levies. Now, the good news here... Do I have more vassals? I have 4 vassals now. One of them does not like me very much at all. Because he's envious. There's not much I can do about that. Our stats are getting a little bit better, but still pretty bad. Hopefully... We could arrange a betrothal if we want to, but I'm just going to wait until she's of marrying age, basically. Which is not that far off. So we do have a slightly larger county now. Or are we a duchess? No, we're not a duchess until we create the duchy, which we need like 100 gold for. 197 gold. So yep, we'll just let some time go by. We are not wounded anymore. In fact, we are scarred, and scarred carries a monthly prestige gain that is pretty nice, especially when you're super young. So, let's continue to let some time go by. And I'm just going to check factions, make sure there's nothing crazy going on here. That went... Not fantastically, but it certainly could have gone worse. We were right up against it. My chancellor has been murdered. That is also my regent, which is very scary for me. So at age 26, Diego de Manzanedo died in a suspicious accident. That's not good. We still do not have a great chancellor, so let's leverage the fertility of our mother again and possibly see if we can marry her off to someone with a good... stat here. What about this guy? I almost positive guarantee you that he will not be interested in marrying my mother matrilineally. So we got to go through this goddamn nightmare again. First things first. Okay. First things first, let's find it. So we're looking for men who are not rulers. And we probably not rulers here. Married, no. My religion, yes. Adult, yes. Great house, doesn't matter. And a great house, no, because we're looking for courtiers. Okay. So we'll sort by the diplomacy stat, and, you know, 15, 16 is probably where we're going to be looking at here. Can we find someone with chaste, please? This guy's gray eminence. Amateurish plotter. I don't like that. His diplomacy stat's pretty good, though. He's only 18, though, so he could produce a lot of children, which I don't like. Brilliant strategist. Unpredictable leader. 15 diplomacy. You know, this guy's 48. He could be a decent choice if he's interested. Let's arrange a marriage between him and my mother. Matrilineally, no. Okay. What about this guy? He's a courtier. And I apologize that half of the episode is apparently going to be this, but matrilineal marriage. Yes! Okay, good. Do we lose the prestige here? Gaita would gain 0 prestige and minus 200 for marrying a courtier. We'll see if we lose that prestige. So we have a new regent. It's our spy master. He's all right with me. Good. We didn't lose the prestige there. Okay, so we've married our mother off to again put us in a position where we can fabricate claims, 15% yearly, and we'll send him up to Kildare again. And we'll just let some time go by. So The reason I wanted to take part in this succession game, first off, is, we become zealous, monthly piety, and martial. That's good. And now our marshal has died. Yeah, one was to finally do some kind of content with Roomba07, who produces amazing Crusader Kings 2 style content that I really can't recommend enough, and has taught me a lot about the game. But in addition to that, to kind of take part in a slower paced game of Crusader Kings 2, because, I played as we can go claim the... Where's this guy? Duke of Salerno. Oh my god, yeah, I would guess that we're probably not going to press that claim. But in any case, to take part in a slower paced game of Crusader Kings 2, because we never really had that kind of slow experience in Crusader Kings that is oftentimes what the indicative experience or representative experience of the whole game is. Half-sister, yes indeed. We started as a pretty strong... He had twins, wow. We started as a pretty strong nation in Sudrayar in 867 and just kind of blobbed out from there, even though sometimes it was pretty slow. When you start as a single count, things get much, much trickier. And we are now at the point... Since I arrived in Ocery, there's never been a shortage of soldiers. That's good. I should make sure that the... all my vassals like me. That's good. When your vassals like you, they give you more troops. We have become just, which is, again, great for our stewardship. And we're getting to the point in a couple of years... good. In a couple of years, we will see what our stats are, and we'll become of age, and maybe we'll become a brilliant strategist or a thrifty clerk or something. Oh god, we are ill. That is really bad. Please tell me we don't die here. Things are going all right. Oh, fever is gone. Good. We've lost to ill. Every time you get one of those, it's like, that could be the end for my character, so I really don't want that to happen. And we'll probably, this is going to be a multi-episode thing, but we'll finish the episode when we get to the point where we are of age, maybe. That could be a good time. So we're going to become cruel here. I'm not sure what morale damage actually is, but this gives us extra intrigue. My ears are still ringing from the slap. Malbrigit gave me over that rat, so I guess we lose cruel now, so let's ignore that. Our steward has died at age 20 of the Great Pox, and now we might need... Oh, no, we have a pretty good steward here. We'll send him to collect taxes in our capital. So, there's a lot of hurry up and wait that goes on this level of Crusader Kings 2. This is our brother, who is also our heir. Can I educate him myself? I'm only like 7. No, I can't. Let's educate him with someone who has a very bad intrigue stat. Like, bad intrigue, good learning would be the ideal thing for me here, because I really don't want him to have any chances to kill me in clandestine fashion. So we'll have him educate. What have I done here? I want you to educate... Her name is Sionod? Alright. I want you to educate him. And we are almost at the point where I can create the duchy, but again, I need more gold, because I still want to keep around 150 if I have to hire mercenaries for either conquest or defense. So we are, again, there's a lot of hurry up and wait that goes on here, and once this ends up happening... ooh, we gained the kind trait, excellent. Once this ends up happening, we'll be able to blob out with a little bit more speed, I guess. Remember, we are only 15, so we got a long life ahead of us. Hopefully. My half-sister. Now, half-sister, I'm going to educate with the dumbest person in the realm, who also has a bad intrigue stat. So this lady right here. Alright. We might even have to educate, yes, our half-brother, who is a... We have another half-sister we have to educate? We have a complicated family tree going on, mostly because I've married my mother off so many times. You? Oh, and now I'm going to have the mother who is... She's got pretty bad stats now. Educate them. Okay, Constantinople, more technology points potentially. Very tempted to create the duchy. Just so at the very least by the end of this first episode we could become a duchess. We are about to become of age, and that's going to be very interesting to see how our stats shake out at that point. I think our birthday's sometime in like September. So we're about 2 months away. The Regency has ended. Okay, here we go. Now we can also marry ourselves off. We became a mastermind theologian, which is great. That's learning, right? Yes, learning plus 9. Stewardship plus 2. That's good. I'm okay with this. Fertility minus 5 is not great. Now we have to have a child of our own. So, first things first, let's marry ourselves off. And I would love to marry myself... Oh my god, my learning stats so good. I would love to marry myself off to someone with a good martial skill or a good intrigue skill. Martial skill might be more important. This guy's got great diplomacy, which I like a lot. He's excommunicated. That seems like a bad idea. So I'm looking for someone who's of age, with decent, and he's a ruler with good martial skill. That would hurt us though. Courtier, martial. Prince of Bohemia, 13 martial skill. Bad-ish stats. Skilled tactician though. What about this guy? Skilled tactician, zealous, patient, diligent, envious. What about with a good intrigue skill? Elusive shadow, ambitious, deceitful, ambitious. This guy is interesting. He's a courtier though. I don't want that. I guess I want to marry a prince because I don't want to lose prestige. Otherwise, I'll lose an enormous amount of prestige. So let's go back here. Prince of Denmark. He's 23. He's got awful, like really awful diplomacy. We gain half of his stats to our stats. Let's try to arrange a marriage with him. Or wait, Prince of Denmark or Prince of Bohemia? Is this guy excommunicated? Legitimized bastard, club-footed, skilled tactician. I'm gonna go with the Prince of Bohemia, and we're gonna see how this works out. So, let's see if he'll be interested in a marriage. It's gotta be matrilineal as the thing. Good, so we'll gain 19 prestige, and 200 for marrying the relative of a king. This is fine. Might not be the greatest marriage that we could have done, but that's okay. So the children will be of her dynasty, which is good. Now we got to pump out an heir. With 250 gold, first things first, I guess we'll pick an ambition. I'm going to say that our ambition first is just going to be to improve martial ability, which we should be able to get pretty quickly. And then we'll go for the Kingdom of Ireland later. I'm going to create the Duchy of Leinster to finish this off. It's going to cost us a lot of gold, give us good prestige, and now we will become like a petty queen. Yeah, we're a queen now, not a duchess. And what benefits does that give us? I'm not sure. We do have the petty kingdom of Leinster, which is good. How do our vassals feel about us? Largely positive, and let's just let this roll through until the end of the year now. And we'll see if anything exciting happens. Otherwise, we'll end the episode here and get ready to start anew on the next episode. So from January 1st, 1084. All right, interesting first episode. Make sure to go check out Arumba 07's first 2 videos in the series to figure out how we got to this point. And I will see you guys next time as we start building out and hopefully blobbing out a little bit further. My goal for this character is to create the Kingdom of Ireland under her, which is going to be interesting to say the least. There's a lot of coin flips that are going to be involved, in my opinion at least. But so far so good. We have 576 prestige, which is more than Arumba earned. As I say as I look at him menacingly. He's not actually in the room with me, but again, in any case, go check out his videos to see where we got here, and make sure to check out the next episode. So as always, thanks for watching, thanks for your support on the series if you enjoyed it, and I will see you next time.